Hello, everyone. I realize this is probably not going to be heard or seen because I have Pegasus police spyware being used on my phone and my computer, still blocking everything out to prevent anything getting out from crimes that have been done to me. After 6 years after 6 years of being shot, medical blacklisting, kidnapped, sex assaulted, had illegal prisoner tracking put into me, medically blacklisted, file falsifications for treatment refusals, discrimination, assuring all crimes against me, serious skull deforming, brain splitting, body mutilations, sex assaults, extortion, kidnapping, lies, time buying, cover ups. My mother, a 77-year-old woman, was stalked, tortured, and her life was taken December 20th, 2020. Through police and gang stalkers, organized trafficking, tortures, slavery, identity thefts, disability frauds, homicides, and cover ups. I was shot August 6, 2019, on the corner of Bridge and Center Street in Napanee, Ontario. Ex-OPP chief or commander. He was driving a white Jeep Wrangler at the time. Even though OPP denied having a chief or a commander at that time, they are full of shit. He was the one in charge at the time. He was driving a white Jeep Wrangler. He waved at me on the corner of Bridge and Center Street. I waved back. Black truck pulled up beside him, pointed something, shot it, went into my right ear. I also have MK Ultra on me, 24/7 surveillance from remote neural monitoring, which is a proven nano microchip implant designed to basically destroy a person's central nervous system internally, and it also for invasive surveillance. I could 100% prove my words, but I am medically blacklisted, time bought, damages done. Ontario provincial police, other cops who are involved, ex-OPP chief or commander. Once again, he is guilty of first-degree premeditated attempted homicide, regardless of where he is or the time, in hopes of deniability, is still guilty. One of the people involved that was also stalking my mother was stalking children for him for sex slavery trafficking at Tim Hortons in Napanee daily. Staff sergeants, years 2019-2021. One had black hair, tall, approximately 35 years old, dark black hair, and he was approximately 6'3" to 6'5". Another one, an older guy, gray hair and goatee. 2021, he was involved with my kidnapping May 27, 2021, through Shelley Hafner or Huffner, 24 hours after me asking for help from police crimes against me. There is also Shannon Cork. She likes to laugh in people's faces when you tell her to arrest anyone. Telling everyone to file a report, knowing it would do no good because it would be burnt up, tore up, or thrown in the garbage. It would not be looked at in any way, shape, or form because who it would involve, which would be police and their gang stalking accomplices. Dave Weiss, Rob Lucas, Shannon Cork, Rob Lucas, Dave Weiss, Constable Ward, Christine Schultz, Stacy, a mental health worker that was Napanee Daily Tea Company, now Kingston AMHS, a blonde-haired, heavy-set woman. And of course, Shelley Huffner, the one that had me kidnapped 24 hours after me asking for from police crimes against me. That's when they got my blood and piss, When they found out what they had did, 24 hours after me asking for help, they turned around and left. They left me in Kingston. I was living in Napanee where they took me to Kingston. And it was done through a Judge Chappelle at the time. Spencer Mills, 14716. He is a possible serial killing cop. He transfers from place to place where he commits his crimes and then he transfers. And once again, in hopes of deniability, plus the lies, the time buying through their badges and positions while still being guilty. Robert Kane, 7224. Drug cop for Ontario Provincial Police. Those criminal doctors who are accomplices and involved in covering up their crimes and OPP crimes, having me falsely charged in an attempt to give me a criminal record, also in an attempt to cover up their crimes against me. Dr. Tatiana Vakadinovic, she is girlfriend to Stacy, and she is the one that falsified my medical files to get me medically blacklisted for the treatment refusals, assuring I get no help from the crimes I have proven done to me through the identity theft. She is guilty of first-degree premeditated attempted homicide with intent to commit and cover up. Guilty of discriminations, treatment refusals, and other serious crimes against me, including once again having me falsely charged to cover up their crimes. Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. Waldron, Dr. McGregor, ex-CEO Cubby Duck, and patient relations. Gang stalkers who are involved. One is alleged OPP supervisor and the brother's son to drug cop Robert Kane. Blair Hardy Kane, or Blair Kane Hardy, once again alleged OPP supervisor. Bald, glasses, goatee. He is very well known in Napanee. He used to drive a Mercedes. He and a guy known as Bill Wooldridge at the time. He has many alias names: Bill Wooldridge, Bill Coolidge, Bill Della Roosevelt, James Bubbles, Stephen Maven, which is the name of a wanted escapee, and Robert Cross are some of his alias names. Lives Bridge and Center Street behind the law office, pretty much right where I was shot in 2019. He and Hardy are both guilty of also stalking, torturing with another, using R&M on my mother, causing her serious skull deforming and brain cancer, taking her life December 20th, 2020, done with 100% intent. When the one known as Bill Wooldridge wasn't stalking my mother, he was stalking me. He thinks he and I were switched at birth. He thinks that he is my dad, and he was calling my mother mom when he was stalking her. They caused her cancer through using the R&M on her. She was also shot with it. And from the radiation and the EMFs that it causes, plus her age, a 77-year-old woman, it caused cancer in her, taking her life, made to look age and health related, but it was done with intent. It was homicide. Other drug-fed junkies who are all registered sex offenders, human traffickers, sex slavery traffickers, and guilty of homicides and attempted homicides, all with and for the police. Robert Berry, aka Bucktooth Bob, Bert Hustler, Jason Van Alstyne, Tyler Lake, Raymond LeBlow, Harry Hartwick, Dale Hartwick, Tony Hearns. There is a Robert Hanna, also from Kingston, Ontario, an ex-Bath prisoner who is involved with child offenses, including child pornography. And there is others involved also, and their guilt is provably showing on my face. The intimidations, the homelessness, the threats, the false charging, the stalking, the drugging, the gassing, the serious skull splitting and deforming, knowing I am medically blacklisted for revenge retaliation because of me speaking of OPP, human trafficking, homeless exploitation for monetary gain out of the Morning Star mission, and possible money laundering at the time. No criminal record or history, no association with anyone named prior. This is 100% revenge retaliation against me, and it's also been about identity theft to frame me. This is why I was also falsely arrested as well for my prints, pictures, signatures, and everything else the OPP and the rest need for forgeries, framings, and frauds against their victims. Plus, the full physical proven identity theft and changes, which I have shown on my channel and proven. I am 53 years old. I am also the end of my bloodline as well. This is a capital homicide against me, and there is not really anything I can do about it because it is police revenge retaliation. But this is a capital homicide, torture crime. If I was not medically blacklisted, I would be able to get to a hospital and could prove everything internally done to me through MRIs or whatever else needed to be done. Damage is done, time bought, and one way or another, somebody is going to answer for the crimes I have proven against me. This is December 21st, 2025. And for everybody else who may see this, hit the like, share, subscribe. It is very serious and important. It involves lives. I am more than willing, I have said before, to have police exhume my dad in Deseronto, Ontario for DNA purposes because of the crimes against me. Be safe, everybody. Love all. Hate none. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Check out my other videos for proof of what I've been saying.